There is nothing like you're not talented. There's nothing like you don't have passion. There is something about you that is unique. But the problem is for you to now find out what that thing is, which is the problem with most people. We all have something about us that God has deposited in us that is very unique. We are all talented. But it is now left for us to find out what our talent is or what we are passionate about. And how can you do this? Try to go down to your childhood memory lane and try to connect dots. You'll be able to find out what you're passionate about. I remember, when I wanted to take this, this path of becoming a coach, even apart from a stranger reaching out to me and, telling me, that I would be a great business consultant. I went down my memory lane, my childhood memory lane, and I realized that at the age of 10, I would organize coaching classes for kids in my neighborhood, and I would teach them different subjects. Sometimes the parent would pay me, sometimes they would give me stipends and all that. But it was something I would do then, passionately. In fact, there was a time that, after years of, coaching these kids and everything, I met one of the kids that I coached, someone, and I was working with my friends, and this boy just prostrated in front of me. Like, who is this? I couldn't recognize the face. And he was, "Auntie, can't you remember me again? It is me, this," started mentioning his name. I was like, "Oh, you." We hugged and we got talking. He was like, "Auntie, thank you so much. In fact, you inspired me to come to this." Now it was in a college of education. And he said, I never knew he was actually following me, following me up. This thing was like when I was like 13 years old. And after we now met, maybe when I was like 21 or thereabout, or 20. He was really young then when I tutored him. And he said he came to that school because he heard that, that I attended the school as well. So there's something about you that is unique. Try to go down your memory lane. And which is something that is in that book I wrote, Entrepreneurial Drive, Finding Your Passion, how there are different steps you can take. And those were the things I took to help me, to take this path. It was like a reconfirmation for me to to know that this is it for me. This is what I want. This is what I'm passionate about. And also in the fashion line as well. I remember years back when I was really, really young. I would tear different clothes and start using needle and thread to make clothes for my Barbie. So there is something about us that if you truly look deep down, there is something deposited in you. There's something you're passionate about, which are yet to discover.